Hey, Darkbender here, and welcome to my Dragon Ball Super Chapter 3 review, Beerus' Wrath. So the chapter starts off back where it did last time with Goku laying in the hole after Beerus beat him. And it cuts to Goku saying, it doesn't cut anywhere, it just has Goku saying that he's going to Earth where Bulma's having her birthday party, so it's essentially just Battle of Gods. But this time it's on a cruise ship instead of at Capsule Corp. And it skips over like all the stuff that happened during the party, and it kind of just like cuts straight to Beerus like beating everyone. And then, unlike in Battle of Gods, Gotenks turns Super Saiyan 3 in this, which is the smart thing to do. I don't know why he didn't do that in the movie. He essentially just gets spanked like he did. Piccolo starts charging at the special beam cannon. Vegeta tells him it's useless, and then it kind of like goes into like, again, like what happened in Battle of Gods, where it showed him getting, his father getting like kicked around by Beerus. And then again, like Battle of Gods, Bulma walks up, slaps him, and then gets smacked. Vegeta turns Super Saiyan, starts beating him around, and it looks cool because like he gets hit and like the giant like tidal waves come up, and then it cuts to the Supreme Kais on their home planet, and they're like watching Beerus and Champa because not Beerus and Champa and his assistant, because they felt Beerus' energy going towards Earth and something similar out in space, so they decided to check what's happening. And his assistant says that someone could be watching them. They notice that the Supreme Kais are watching them. So they fly to the Supreme Kais planet, ask them if they heard anything. They say no, and Champa just sort of believes them, or not. If he didn't believe him, then he just kind of let him know his plan, but if he did believe him, then he's just not a very smart guy. And so I missed part of the fight, but whatever happened in the fight, Vegeta sort of just like knocked him up, shot a final flash at him. It didn't really do anything to him, like he just kind of like sighed and like let it happen. And then he's like essentially getting ready to destroy everyone. Goku shows up and says to give him a couple minutes. And that's where the chapter ends. These are very short chapters, but at least they're getting the story going faster than the anime version is. Like in 3 chapters, it's already it's like right about to get to the part where he becomes a Super Saiyan God. If you didn't know this half the thing, I don't know how you could. But like in the anime, it took like 10 episodes for him to become the God or something, and this is probably going to be like next chapter or something. So I'm liking how the manga is going, because it's like we've already seen like the stuff that we've already seen. It's like skipping through quickly, so then we don't have to like rewatch it again, or reread it, considering that we're reading this instead of watching it, And they're adding some new stuff to it to make it more enjoyable, which is why I haven't started. I know what the anime is doing. I haven't seen it yet. I'm not planning to until like the Resurrection F stuff is done. But yeah, so it was a good chapter. I'm glad that's just like skimming through the stuff that we've already seen, taking like a little bit more time on the stuff that we did, and I'm happy that it's adding in new stuff. And that's the end of the review. It was a good chapter.